Christmas horror stories. According to Reddit. Number 19. This isn't about me, but my mother. When my parents were dating, around 17 to 18 years old, my mom was driving to my father's house to spend Christmas with his family. A drunk driver hit my mom about a mile away from my dad's house. The driver T-boned the car on her side. She lived, but as a result of this crash, my mother has a large chunk of her left bicep missing. It looks as though a shark took a bite out of her. As a result of her losing almost half of her blood from all the combined injuries of the crash, she had many blood transfusions. Now, blood was not tested nearly as religiously as it is today, and my mother was given a transfusion of blood infected with hepatitis C. So she now has hepatitis C. Neither me or my older brother were born with it, and she made sure that they tested us for it like crazy. As a final result, my mom no longer travels on Christmas Eve. You either come to our house or you don't see us. I do love it when the first entries separate this from the type of horse crap you'd find on other channels. Yeah, this is pretty sad. You know, if it was big enough of a chunk to come out of her chest to like compromise one of her titties, she'd have to live with being self-conscious of her physical appearance as well. You know, nothing worse than insult to injury. And this is true salt in a wound here. Bad enough, you know, you get into an accident with some drunk bastard, but to have to lose a part of your body, and then that's bad enough. You're getting blood and it's also infected with something. Ooh. Bing bong. I was thinking about Tara when I was making my my little thing that I was adding here. I don't know why Jack Skellington made me think of Tara, but I guess it did. Here's hoping you're all preparing for a lovely Christmas and had an even better Thanksgiving. But let's get spooky on this list. Number 18. I was a sophomore in college and had the opportunity to get a ride most of the way home. I lived over 9 hours from home, and I would get a ride with my friend and her boyfriend. She was taking him home to meet her parents, so they were all lovey-dovey, and I was definitely a third wheel. The trip was from Utah to Washington, and my parents were going to meet us in Pendleton, Oregon. Please forgive me, some jackass added me to a PlayStation party in the middle of the, and I have to exit this if I want to not receive notifications. You know how it is. The more treacherous parts of Idaho were scary. Ooh, Idaho, land of potatoes. Those flat, straight stretches had strong winds and patches of ice. But when we hit La Grande, the pass was closed. We were stuck parked at a gas station when I realized I had an aunt and an uncle who lived in LeGrand. I used a cell phone to call my dad to get their number. They were already taking care of a bunch of college students who were stuck in town, but my uncle was the manager of the Walmart and held on to the last set of chains that would fit our car. Success, or so I thought. It's crazy because there's bad weather happening right now that may be causing people to end up stuck where they are. Despite repeated efforts on the part of my aunt and myself, my friend and her boyfriend decided that it was best to forge onward. I mean, we had chains, right? We'll be fine. When the pass opened, we drove up to the mountain in our little sedan. And Mr. Boyfriend only stopped to put on chains after being passed by semi-trucks going 50 miles per hour on packed snow. We realized later that we had just driven through Dead Man's Pass. So get this, none of us knew how to put on chains. I mean, we all knew how to in theory, but it hadn't occurred to any of us to say it out loud until the moment that it was time to put them on. We all had no clue. After about 45 minutes of trial, error, and almost getting stuck in the snow, we had our chains on too loosely. Then, Genius Boyfriend tried going 30 miles per hour, which ended up digging holes in the wheel wells. We made it to Pendleton around 4 a.m., and my parents had gotten a hotel room, which they checked out and drove me back home from immediately. It was a horrible trip, and I wish that had been the end of our problems. But on the way back, we had no weather issues at all. It was smooth sailing until we hit Utah. I'm talking the state line. We were nearing the end of a 40-mile, no stops or gas station stretch, and my friend was at the wheel. As we came around the bend in the highway, she let out a yelp, and there was this huge bang, followed by the sound of metal scraping on asphalt. Apparently, a chunk of concrete about as big as a printer was just lying in the middle of the lane. Due to the dark conditions, with no moonlight or highway lights, and the fact that it was around a bend, it seemed to just manifest out of thin air. As we pulled off to the side of the road, we saw 8 other vehicles lined up with hazards flashing away. Mr. Boyfriend went to talk to them and found out that all of them had popped a tire trying to avoid the friggin' concrete. We, however, had ripped some of the undercarriage loose and it was dragging on the ground. We tried calling the state patrol, telling them, we know there's a problem and they told us that they know there's a problem and we're sending someone out there. After waiting around for about 40 minutes, we decided to try driving on the shoulder and dragging our ass through the gravel. It worked and got us about 3 miles into bustling Snowville. My friend's sister-in-law drove 30 minutes to pick us up from the gas station and spent the night at her house. Boyfriend made plans with the tow company and freaked out because he couldn't call his dad. China? Remember? Boy, you damn right we at the end of this story. And he was so sure that he'd be in trouble because of no car. When I finally got into the apartment the next day and called my mom, she said, "You are never driving home during winter again. We will fly you here or you can stay at Skeer." The hell you trying to go home for Christmas anyway? Y'all kids are nerds. Mom, I miss you so much. What are your parents rich, bro? What are you getting, a couple of Nintendo Switches for Christmas? Link to my wish list in the description. Yeah. See, I don't know how to talk. The Nintendo Switch is going to give me English lessons. A Japanese console teaching my dude how to speak to English.
It's Raphael's birthday.
Raphael says it's his birthday. Raphael, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Raphael. Raphael, it's your birthday. This episode isn't on Disney Plus. Disney likes to pretend that Michael Jackson does not exist. What's creepier? The allegations that are probably fake against your old man Michael Jackson? Or the fact that Disney trying to sweep us under the rug? We don't exist, Disney? Oh my God. What if Michael Jackson was the first popular transracial person and you are oppressing him? Transracial? Stripe says, why would you spoil that? In Stripe's crazy flipped upside down world. Okay. It's a spoiler that an episode is not included. What?
He hit him.
Who hit him?
Stripes.
Did you just say he hit him?
No, I said she hit him.
Why?
Because he essentially kind of spoiled the plot point for us.
What plot point?
For JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, I didn't read it. You're the one reading the chat. Don't read the chat so hard.
Not me, dude. She did.
Well, good. But don't read the chat so hard because you're indirectly reading. I'm in the middle of a list.
Stripe says, why would you spoil that?
Well, okay. Well, I thought she was talking to me.
No.
And I'm glad that she's not. And I'm going to continue. Jeez. Number 17. I realized I had food poisoning when my family and I were at a Christmas Eve service. Pieced out of there and spent the rest of Christmas Eve puking and pooping everywhere. The next morning, I finally realized I probably had to go to the hospital and spend the rest of the day there. I capped the evening off with good news. A suppository. Too long didn't read. Got sick. Put pills up my butt. Here's hoping you don't have to do that this Christmas season. Bing my bong. Somebody's saying that they're banned in Discord. I'll review it if you want. Are you sure that you weren't in the Discord? How is it possible that you've been banned when you've never joined it? Seems a little fishy. Tell us your name. Tell Stripes and Dia your name. They have the power to sort that stuff out. Here's hoping everybody's having a perky night. A big triple D titty night. But you know what? It's a spooky list. So tonight, may your night be flat-chested.
That kind of sounds like a pig.
Oink, oink, oink.
Very throaty.
If I took people's lives and lived on a farm, I'd feed them to the piggies. Number 16. My older sister Kelly was an utter bitch in high school. The year she was 16 and I was 13, she was giving my broke-ass mom a hard time about never ever getting a decent Christmas gift and how mom's taste is crap. Just all around crap. Kelly's the oldest of 6 kids, so naturally the family is broke. Sorry, you didn't get a expensive thing for Christmas, get over it. But she just would not get it. Somehow my mom convinces herself that Kelly is right, and she's going to make this year perfect for Kelly. So, They go through a department store, and Kelly points out 7 or so things that she wants for Christmas. Any of those 7 things would make her happy. How kind of you. My mom goes back and buys all 7 to blow her mind, and then lets it slip that Kelly's just going to be so happy because she's getting everything that she wanted. On Christmas Eve, Mom's wrapping all of the presents and realizes that she only bought me 1 thing. She figures 6 perfect gifts are still good and puts my name on 1 of them. Christmas morning, Kelly's unwrapped her present and I'm on my second one. I unwrap some board game I don't really want, and Kelly flips out. Since she'd been expecting all of the presents, to only get 1 short, and especially to be subjected to the horror of seeing someone else unwrap what was supposed to be hers, it was just too much of a tragedy, and she throws a truly epic fit. I try to give her a stupid board game. I didn't want it, but no. The damage is done, and Kelly will never, ever, ever recover. I think I just talked myself out of mailing her a last-minute gift this year. What a cunt. How can you as a parent not be ashamed to raise a little punk so ungrateful? Jesus, you're not entitled to anything. Christmas rolls around and you don't even get a gift. Say thanks to your moms. You're alive, and it's because of her. It's because of that lady. She's not obligated to give you anything on any day. Birthday, Christmas, Shikawams. Sorry, that's a holiday I celebrate. It's coming up soon, but I'm a reasonable person. I live in the real world. I don't expect you to call me whatever gender or race that I think that I am, So I also don't expect gifts for Shikawams. Especially when, my patrons, my sponsors, you guys are so wonderful. You can ask me to do something, and I'll hook you up instead. Because you deserve it. Adam says this story is like that lady who paid a dude $2,500 or something for the new iPhone, trying to buy all the iPhones and only getting 1. That was funny as hell. Looks like you guys are getting all mystery machine on finding whoever was saying that they were banned in the Discord. I'm not one to just call everybody a liar, but I find it super confusing, suspicious even, that someone got banned if they've never entered the Discord.
I think it goes from oldest to newest people that got banned, and the oldest is that name that they gave us.
I think they had a different name and got banned for a reason. No one doesn't get banned for a reason. Whoever this is used to be someone different, and they're playing coy now, and I wish that they'd tell us the truth. It's physically impossible for you to have been banned never going into the Discord before. You know what I mean? And you're not dealing with a Discord with hundreds of thousands of people. The Discord might as well be the most niche category of anything on the internet. I'm not even joking. This channel's whitelisted. Every single day I get somebody in here going, "This is my first stream. I've never caught you live." And then I say, I do this every day. And they go, "What?" I can't get people to like this video. So whether they're listening or not, do you know what I mean? They're not going to click that button. So who's going to click through to the Discord? And of that subsection of people, who's going to magically get banned before they've gotten in there? I don't know, man. I can't eat my cake and have it too, because I'm not calling that person a liar, but I also regard it as impossible that what seems to have occurred be the case. And I think Stripes agrees.
No, she already unbanned him apparently.
No, it wouldn't matter. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be unbanned. but I'd like to know the story. Okay. Adam says, stop. We will arrest you before you commit the crime. You know? I wasn't gonna do anything. Then don't. What? I wasn't gonna. Then don't. I wasn't gonna. Then don't. Okay? Bing bong. As we continue through this list, we arrive at number 15. My older sister, Kelly, was an utter bitch in high school. The year she was 16. Wait, what the fuck? Did I scroll down accidentally? Sorry. My Christmas horror story happened way back in 1978. How is it so small? Like, at a little hospital in Indiana. I was born and cursed with having the worst birthday imaginable. What do you mean? Friday the 13th? Oh. So you consider it a curse to be born on Christmas, my dude, because both of those, you don't even need to be born on Christmas. You just need to be born close. And then everybody's going to be lumping in your birthday and Christmas gifts if you get them. So you should be like me, have no friends, and then, expect nothing. And then it's not the expecting nothing that's the amazing part. It's knowing that you don't have to get anybody. You ain't got to worry about all of these other birthdays. Oh my God.
But I got you some.
It's too much to remember. You got what, Dia?
I got you something last year.
I know.
And I'll try to do it again this year.
No, Dia.
Yes.
You want to know what you can get me?
What?
Answers to how somebody been banned in the Discord when they were never in it.
They gave an answer. Look.
This dude says, I used to be called Gamer God, if you remember it. How can I remember it? Are you saying I should remember it because you were in the Discord before? Because I'm not going to be judging how you are in the chat, on whether or not you should be banned or unbanned. What we want to know is if you were in the Discord before. Because I believe you must have been to qualify for a ban in it. How would we know who you are to ban you? Trust me, you want to know the coolest thing about all the people that are modded in my Discord? I know for a fact that none of them are virgins. And when you're not a virgin, you don't give enough of a fuck to pursue shit outside of your life. Do you get what I'm saying? Some of my mods, yeah, they'll mod if they're around. Do you get what I'm saying? But if they're not, they're sure as hell not going to be all like jumping up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat going, oh man, Kyle's channel, he needs to be modded. Oh, maybe nobody's awake. They don't give a shit. When they're there, shit'll happen.
I like to think that's how Stripe is sometimes, though. I think she worries about everything being under control and not a dumpster fire.
I don't know, boy.
Also, aren't like...
If I was, I don't remember. Logic tells us you must have been there. I wonder who you pissed off. I can say that I've had rogue mods in my chat, but never in the Discord. There have been so few mods in the Discord that
that you can count how many you've had in
yeah, and then I don't think it's ever exceeded 5 people.
Yeah.
I really don't. So look, number 14. When I was young, I lived in Iowa. Oh my God, that's the horror story right there. I guess it's over, huh? Number 13, I'm kidding. Every year, we would go out and cut down a tree. You monsters. And then use it as a Christmas tree. You decorate the corpse of a tree that you just cut down in Iowa. Fucking brutal. You guys are hardcore. One year, we put our tree up, and a few days after, all these brown specks kept appearing on the ground. My mom continuously swept them away, but then they would always reappear. One of my mom's friends came over to our house and told her that the brown specks were baby spiders. The tree that we had cut down had a spider nest in it. But luckily, the spiders would die immediately after they hatched out of the eggs. We quickly got rid of the spider tree and had our house cleaned. Ever since then, we've been using a fake Christmas tree. Here is your interactive question for the day. Are you the types that want real trees or fake trees? I want a fake tree, so I'm going to say 2 for fake, 1 for real. I always want fake trees. I think it's ridiculous and too much cleanup. I think it's also, I really don't, as rude as this is going to sound, it's not like an environment thing that's keeping me from getting a real tree. I just think it's too much cleanup. So call me lazy if you want to, but 2 for me because I want a fake tree. I think they smell too. Like a real strong aroma coming off a pine tree.
Well, they smell like pine.
If you're also listening to this after it's gone live, one of you can just write fake and the other can write real. And then you guys can just upvote each other's comments and duke it out in the comment section. Yeah, I'm a fake tree guy too. And then the fun thing about a fake tree is you can put it away and then use it again. So that you're not spending every year on a dead tree to gussy up. Like, who do you have to impress with a real tree, dude? And what kind of loser is going to be like, this tree isn't real? Stripe just wants to be a contrarian. Look, she couldn't even write 1 when everybody else was writing 2. Wow, Stripes. I personally can barely wait for Animal Crossing to come out so that I can have a physically insane person as part of my little town or island or whatever it's going to be. And I wonder if it'll always be online, and I won't have to be in the town for Stripes to be there. So even though she won't have too much power unless I give it to her, I'll just be logging on for a let's play and Stripes will come over and be like, "Oh, how nice of you to come to my place." And I'll be like, "It's my place, get out of here." And she'll be like, whoa, I have a project going on here, so can you just come back? Oh my god, what the fuck? You better not be in my fucking island, Stripes. Get out of here. G. Van Arsdale says Stripes was always awake, super late, like I always am. Hi, Stripes. I was throwing up pics of my cat in the wrong room and just generally failing at Discord. Oh boy. Or are you saying that you pissed off Demon Mod Stripes? This doesn't belong in this room, okay? I have made 1 billion rooms, and if you put this in the wrong room, this room is for words with more vowels than letters in the rest of the word. So if there's vowels that outnumber the rest of the words and you put it in the wrong room, oh my god, I'm burning your house down. Whoa, Stripes.
Putting a real tree inside of your home. And that will be your fire hazard.
Fake real trees.
No, real trees are a higher fire hazard than fake ones.
Look at Adam's comment just says, fake tree, good real tree fire hazard.
Yeah, it's true.
I just like it because there's no punctuation. I mean, it's supposed to be fake tree, good, real tree, fire hazard. But fake tree, good, real fire hazard. Fire hazard real good in house fire. Oh, 911, what's your emergency? Me burn down house good. Real good with fire tree hazard time. From Amazon tonight. I set it up and it was like... Wow. We don't even need a fireplace.
Do your throaty piggy noises.
Throaty what?
Piggy noises.
Pig? Stripe says every community deserves a mod like me. What, like an insane one? Dude. Number 13?
Nice save.
Yeah. One year my cousin and I pulled apart the wishbone. Sorry.
And you don't know how to
Sorry, in my brain they were conjoined twins, but they were also cousins. So, there you go. And they pulled apart one day, just like, you know what? I'm sick of this. Aren't you sick of this? I'm trying to jack it, and you're in the room. It's not funny. Your laugh, that's not funny. This isn't a funny list. This is a creepy list. And I'm going to get paid. Somebody's going to be like, oh my God, this is the creepiest thing I've ever heard. You know what? I'm going to invest in Kyle $700 until I hear somebody creepier. And then they'll leave me forever. And I'll play the world's smallest violin. Guys, I apologize. Let me try to stay ahead of myself here. Number 13. One year my cousin and I pulled apart the wishbone and he got the bigger half. It still haunts me to this day. What? It's not like he wished to live longer than you. That would be funny.
What's the question to this thread?
Yeah, now that's Kyle listing. If I can make you guys forget what the name of this list is all about, if you don't look, then yeah, I've screwed up. So it's Christmas horror stories, okay?
How is this? Ugh.
You know?
What is this stupid story doing here?
This entry's pretty good.
No.
Yeah. You never know. You don't know what he wished for. Did he wish to become him? Did he wish to erase all the memories of the no-no times where he'd touch his no-no parts?
Oh,
you know?
Stop it. Number 12.
So the cousin, he's 12 years old now in your imagination?
I
Wow.
said number 12.
To age 12, that's when it happened. It's fucked up. So as we continue up this list to number 13 minus 1. When I was 8, my whole extended family came over. Our plan was that we were all going to take a plane to Paris and celebrate Christmas there. Long story short, there was so much confusion on the morning of our flight on account of all of the kids running around and the whole family trying to make it to the airport on time, they left me at home. I spent that Christmas alone. And your name was Macaulay Culkin. Fucking idiot. Number 10, man. I'm not even looking for number 11. Ugh. Seraphin Boob says, Kyle, do you ever come up with acronyms for your name? Why would I? If I were to come up with an acronym for my name, it would be crazy yet angelic.
Everlasting, maybe?
Elegant. Crazy yet angelic.
Leader.
Crazy yet angelic. Existential. Educated. Educated?
Sounded like you were trying to burp.
Leader.
Because you lead.
Is educated good?
Yeah.
What's better than educated?
Eloquent?
Boy, why the fuck? I'm on the internet right now. Words that start
With an E.
with E. Eager. I don't want to be eager. Earache. Emancipate. Embarrassed. Earlobe. Embezzlement. Okay. Emergency. Emotional. Ecology. Economical. Ecstatic. Edgy? Crazy yet angelic edgy. Let me see here. I'm trying to encyclopedic. Endear. Endowed. It's there.
There you go.
Oh my God.
You did it.
But wait, does endowed... Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Crazy yet angelic. Nice. Dude, I fit a sexual thing in there. That's kind of what I wanted. I thought I was going to have to change the C part. Look at Stripes with the Christian Yoda assassin environmental layer. Just properly crazy. You know what I mean? She could have put lawyer in there, but layer, that's better for her. See, you ate every live.
That ate at.
Oh, I guess I just turned it into a food thing because that's so me, huh? I like to think I'm a life eater. What if it was see you? Well, this Joey's saying see you at every live, but he could have wrote see you at every live stream. I like that.
With a hyphen.
See you at every live stream.
Otherwise it doesn't work.
That's so cute. Come on, let's get. Hey, I want girls to make outros for me, and I want dudes to make outros for me too. But I want them to use their action figures. You know? How do you think I can start setting that up?
You make it sound like every guy has action figures. I have on mine.
I don't think there are dudes on my channel that don't have action figures. Thank you very much. Okay? Maybe we have different names for them. Maybe they're figurines. Maybe they're models. Maybe they're extremely expensive Warhammer, pieces of art. All right? But we got them. All right? Maybe they're props that they bought from the set of a forgotten film that they're actually horrified about will soon be rebooted and ruined by Hollywood. They're coming for all of you. What was I thinking about the other day that was going to get rebooted? Fuck, I totally forgot it. Tales from the Crypt. It's been long enough out of the spotlight that Tales from the Crypt is going to be retroactively ruined. They'll make it a lady, maybe. Whoa, Diana. I appreciate you, girl. Diana just hit me with $10 on Venmo. You guys can all use PayPal, by the way. I sorted that out.
You got it, babe.
But Venmo does go to me faster, so that's like appreciation in a way that you guys don't understand. But I do want it to pop up and for you guys to get the credit, whether you're going to become stream boss or whether you're just going to be listed at the top of the screen because you matter. But I'll remember you, Diana, in my heart.
You have a soundboard. You could push some sounds to celebrate.
I don't think that, Diana's just the kind of girl that wants to hear soundboard action all the time. She does what she does to know that she helps. And she will always girl. You know what I'm talking about? As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 10. It's always a downer entry when I'm trying to. Jesus.
I like the lone bits thing.
What happened to the coins? Did I get rid of that?
What coins?
It was like a jar.
You must have replaced it with a gigantic gift.
Linda used to love the jar.
Yes.
Oh no, there it is. It's like, okay, cool. I'm so sorry. Number 10. My grandmother passed away at about 2 a.m. on Christmas morning. She had been in the hospital for about 3 months, broken hip, in and out of surgery. It was just her time. My mother was there when she passed, and went as peacefully as we could have hoped. My mom gets home at about 3, and I hear her come in and give her a big hug, and she's bawling. The rest of the family was asleep and had no idea. We both went to bed, and I woke up early the next morning, and my little brother, 9 or 10, was downstairs, giddy as can be, because it's Christmas. He had no idea what had happened. When my mother eventually gets up, he's even more excited because that means it's present opening time. My mother has to sit my little brother down and tell him Yiya died last night. To see his face go from an ecstatic, happy, giddy, effing not a care in the world type of Christmas morning joy to utter devastation and sadness because of our grandmother's death was the saddest thing that I ever had to witness. It still is. And even as I'm writing this, it makes me tear up. Man, losing people sucks balls. Losing people sucks balls. What's even been going on in all your days, dudes? You guys seem all balanced and fine and happy. What's it all about? None of you are like falling over yourselves with problems that you think are going to rip you and your life apart. What happened? What happened to my subscribers, okay? They used to just have all kinds of issues, and now you're all well adjusted with your feet on the ground? Things are making sense for you? Tell me the truth. Are you busy right now? Does somebody have their hands around your throat? Blink 7 times for yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I don't know if you're just blinking, because you're supposed to blink. Maybe blinking was a bad, okay, well. Whatever. I guess I'll have to assume that you guys are fine.
Aww, Stripe says that she's sad.
Stripe says she's sad. But why are you sad, Stripes? And what do you think will turn that around? Joey says the worst Christmas that I had started off with me waking up instantly having to poop, and I was on the toilet all day. Well, nothing wrong with that. You could be born in worse times when you had to poop. Can you imagine, if you had to do it in an outhouse? Could you imagine if you had to, not have your phone, We have been born in the perfect age to enhance our bathroom going experience. Just saying. Poseidon Trident H says, really stressed from skiing. Wait until 10 years from now, when you wish school was all you had to worry about. You'll find that if you're born in a certain class, no matter how much money you make, you'll be stressing until the day you die. And even if you get out of that class, you'll have other things to stress about. As they say, more money, more problems.
True Silver Wolf said they're tired from work after getting stuck cutting trees in the snowy weather.
I'm sorry that you had to cut the trees. But at least you aren't on your knees. Unless you consider yourself to be figuratively. But I mean, physically, you're not just like, oh my God. But, you're probably exhausted. And I hope you get the chance to unwind, relax. You deserve that. Belle says, I'm starting a nursing program next semester and I'm kind of nervous. Well, you should be. I think that is a appropriate response to be. You should be regarding and advancing with a bit of trepidation, because if it's something that matters, you can't just kind of be lackadaisical and, I mean, yeah, it's good to be calm and I want to say stress in moderation. But if you're too chill about it, you may even establish the wrong impression, which isn't exactly good. True Silver says, my knee is hurting from today. I hope this pain goes away tomorrow. I hope so too. I don't know if you do muscle rubs or take any kind of pills for pain, but here's hoping it's something that doesn't become a chronic issue down the line. Raphael says, I feel strange about getting older. Don't let the getting old part happen, as far as something that you feel strange about. Time's something that we're all losing, and there's genuinely nothing we can do about it. But how we spend that time is something that is within our power, so think long and hard about what steps you're making towards whatever goals that you have set. The pace can typically be up to you, But don't let how daunting certain tasks may be stop you from starting. Because sometimes, for some people, starting is the hardest part. Adam says Kyle thinks he's older than time itself, but he's got a baby face. Who the hell said that I'm older than time? I'm older than all of your perceptions of time.
No, he says that you think you're older.
I heard what I comprehended what he said. Wait. Yeah, me think it. Me no think that.
Yeah.
Again, our concept of time, of course, is based around the planet orbiting a star. And it's just made up shit, but, you know, it is relevant as it references our intervals, I guess, of aging. I guess if we wanted to throw time out the window, the most important numbers would be at what increment most people die. Whatever your measuring scale or system, what number do most people not make it past? And if we're doing years and most people don't make it past, like, what, 80, 90? Shit. Then that's how we're going to base our lives. We're going to get about 9 decades here. 10 of those decades are utterly wasted. No, not 10. 10 of those years. So one of those decades are utterly wasted. The second decade is more or less wasted. You could set a couple things up. It's not going to make a big difference. There's a lot of trial and error. Maybe you'll learn something in the second decade. Third decade's when you really need to kick some shit into gear. And everything else, you're just waiting for that clock to run out, baby. But you need to go ahead and have a good time. That's what matters. You need to enjoy yourself. Don't be sad. Like Stripes. I'm not just a kid, even though you didn't put the right punctuation there. I don't own anything named Just a Kid. Why you do this? Stripes has to he my favorite mod. You can't just misgender Stripes like that. Even though she wants to live as a man. Just like I do live as a woman. A beautiful woman with huge jiggly boobies that bounce up and down, boys. Donate for these boobs. Number 8. +1. Jane was finally able to arouse a trucker. What the hell is this? Is this a referential post to another thing inside this thread? I think it is. I guess we'll get to that and then it'll make sense. Incredible, really. As we travel up this list. Number 8. My wife had a miscarriage yesterday, so my 6-year-old daughter and I need to remember which presents under the tree are baby related and go hide them away somewhere. Holy crap. You know what I mean? You know what the craziest thing about deaths and things like this? It's tricky because remembering and bringing it up and having it as a reminder is unavoidable, right? But you almost want to make sure not to bring up. Or like keep smacking them with it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's like a minefield. It's the touchiest thing in the world. So yeah, they're going to hide the gifts and shit, but it's not like we're going to be able to forget that this happened or something. It's nuts. It is truly nuts.
Well, as long as they didn't tell the girl.
Huh?
I said, in this case, as long as they didn't tell their kid that they were going to have a baby and them putting presents that were very baby related.
Oh, sweetie, they definitely, when your kid's 6, that's not even like 3 or 4 years old, so they probably could just, be, when you have a kid and mommy grows another one in the belly, the kid is brought to terms with that. You gotta be gentle with mommy. You can't be jumping on mommy's belly. That 6-year-old was well aware there's another baby growing inside of mommy. So the dad would have to have told that kid, look, I guess don't bring it up. You know, something terrible has happened. Let's just not talk about it. We're hiding the presents now.
What are the comments saying?
Huh?
I would like to know if they did or they didn't.
If they did or didn't what?
Some parents like to be like, oh, you know, together, like, oh, we're gonna have a baby, and they tend to like show like ultrasounds or that sort of thing. So I based on what that person wrote, it seems like this was their way of saying, oh, you're gonna have a little sibling.
What?
Them like already know.
I don't know why you've comprehended this in any kind of confusing way. Trust me, the 6-year-old knew that the baby existed. Is that what you're confused about? Because the 6-year-old and the father are who need to get rid of the gifts now following the miscarriage. 6 years old isn't young, sweetie. Like, that kid gets it.
Okay, no, my confusion was the fact that I thought that it was the wife and the dad that
No. The 6-year-old kid and the dad are going to be the ones to get rid of the presents. And I was just
getting rid of it. Yes.
Yeah.
I misheard them.
Yeah, I was just bringing up how, you know, how tricky it is during the loss of anyone or, you know, someone in somebody's life to because you want to not bring it up. You want to not talk about it too much. But you know that when they do talk about it, you want to be there for them to listen and stuff. But you also don't want to come off where it's like, oh, you're not mentioning them like you've forgotten or you've moved on. But you just know that they would become saddened by the fact that they're not around, you know? And everybody griefs in their own way. So for some people, talking is good. But for other people, it's just reopening, you know, this wound. So it's pretty crazy. And, you know, it sucks at that age to be involved in this. But yeah, I bet that dad had to be real with that kid and be like, look, mommy and daddy lost this kid. And you need to, you know, let mommy just get through that. And don't ask, you know, mommy, where's this kid? You know, I'd have to tell my kid that. 6 years old is old enough to understand. 6 years old is old enough to at least follow instruction. Do not say to mommy, what happened to your bump? Where's our younger sister or brother? Maybe if they knew the gender and shit like that. Oh my God. It's just like a crazy situation, and I'm sorry that happened. I hope nobody listening's had a miscarriage, because I'm here for you and I love you. And I'm sorry about what you've lost. And if anybody's had any kind of loss, you know, I apologize, and I'm here for you, and I apologize about how, you know, inconsiderate some people may come off, because it's only when people die that you realize just how indifferent the world is to any particular person. And let's face it, you unfortunately are part of that world. You recognize and understand people around you dying every single day, but they are not part of your narrative. They are not close enough to you. They're just like extras in your movie. And when they fall off the grid, how can you feel too harshly for them? If things get crazy as far as the way that they died, then you can I don't know, bask in the tragedy of that. But otherwise, it's like two pieces of bread from Palermo's brother, the young Palermo. As we continue up number 6, God, there are a lot of tragic stories here. I was hoping this would be more lighthearted. Why did you write horror stories then, you fuck? This dude says, the true Christmas horror story was when I was 23. My brother was killed in a car accident driving to work on Christmas Eve. We spent Christmas Day picking out a coffin for him. Jesus Christ, bro. It's getting literally hot in my room with all of this. It's getting literally hot. Number 5, Christmas Eve 04. My mom took too many pain pills, passed out in Santa lingerie, and woke up Christmas morning to find mom still in a strange catatonic state, half sleeping, half jamming on chips and salsa, and wondering what the fuck is happening. Well, live fast, die young, you know? Even though you got a kid. What the fuck wrong with you? That's a list that we need to go through. A list of people who won't grow up even though they have kids. Ain't that a bitch? True Silverwolf says, this is getting depressing. Can we get a Pokemon stream later? Okay. Number 3. 7th grade, I had an anomaly growing within my neck. Turned out to be this terrible infection. Ended up having the left side of my neck, under my jaw, balloon to about 12 inches. I was so delirious from the medication and the infection, I spent most of Christmas thinking I was a tree. As long as they didn't decorate. Oh, somebody made my joke! Somebody made my joke! No! Like the video. Damn it. I feel like people were funnier on Reddit back in the day. You know. Do you consider yourself funny? Or quick-witted, Kyle? Is that why you think you share comments with some of these tryhards? Maybe it's just the obvious joke, though. Christmas, you thought you were a tree? Are they gonna decorate you? It's like a sitcom. Like course. Thank you for watching Kyle Joke Critique. So we arrive at number 2. For Christmas when I was very young, I got a package of lifesavers in my stocking, along with lots of other candy. I had a thing for the mint flavor back then, so I was munching on those in my room as I put away my new things. I got overzealous with a lifesaver and swallowed it whole. It lodged completely in my throat, and I was breathing through the tiny hole in it, but only barely. I kept trying to swallow it, but it was incredibly painful, and I could not yell. I had a mouth, but only a hole through a lifesaver I'm choking on and cannot scream. I remember not being able to get the door open for some reason. It felt like the lifesaver was twisting in my throat, cutting off my air supply. Cutting off my air supply. Oh, yeah. Oh, air supply, baby. Oh, I'm all out of... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay. I couldn't cough or anything. My vision started dimming when suddenly my mother came in the room to see why I wasn't coming back downstairs. Thinking like a ninja, she brought a fist down on my back without asking any questions, and the lifesaver popped out of my throat into my mouth. I lay on the ground, gasping for breath. She snapped a picture, said she was glad I didn't die, and then went downstairs to tell the family that I almost died choking on a mint. No, I don't have the picture anymore. And every year my mom gives me a pack of lifesavers and tells me, try not to die this time. What a mom. You'd think she'd stop giving them to him, stupid fuck. It's not that weird a mom. That's a funny ass mom, man. That's what we'd be like if we were parents right now. You need me to stand with you while you eat them, man? You need something to drink? Should I get you some baby mints? Shit, it's a good thing these mints had them holes in it. You'd be up here like, oh. How ironic is it that they're called lifesavers since you finding a way to kill yourself on them? I mean, god damn. Come downstairs, let's make fun of you. Hey, you see this bitch nigga right here? Yeah, why don't you tell me about that nigga right here? He was choking on that. He was choking on this. Choke on that, choke on this. I got something for you to choke on right here. And then, okay. I've got something for you to choke on right here. I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach down in my pocket and see what it is? Grab right onto it. It's just for you. And give it a little squeeze and say, how do you do? Okay.
I know what you're laughing at.
All right.
But it's very contagious.
I hope that doesn't count. I hope nobody believes that counts. Alexander says, I almost died eating Chex Mix. Y'all keep stunning on me, dude. You know, this whole channel is just a hot front for my Amazon wish list. And I want some cinnamon Chex so bad. And when the box of cereal come to my house, I'll look it in the eye and I'll say, box of cereal, where the hell is the milk? Where is the milk? And then I realize I gotta go to the store and get the cereal milks.
I almost choked on a fishbone once.
Why did I put that tiny tree on the list? I don't agree with that tiny tree.
Yeah, it's so cute. Look at it. It's 20 inches.
If I get that tiny tree, I would put it in the back as like a really ridiculous prop for streams.
That'd be perfect.
But I don't know, man. What do I look like? Some kind of Christmas streamer? What am I so? Hey, didn't somebody mention Deadpool earlier? I think it was. Why do I even need to? I'll just click. Oh shit! No, I did it in the wrong window. I don't think I can press Control F in the stream chat. That's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate. Look, dudes, we can obliterate this love. I apologize for calling up Air Supply all out of love. I couldn't help myself. I haven't seen the phrase Air Supply in a long time. But there it was. But there it was. So as we reach number 1 on this, the list of Christmas horror stories, it reads, my mother died in late August 2006. That Christmas, I knew that everyone would have a hard time as Christmas was Mom's favorite holiday. So, I bought everyone... Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Did he really? I don't have a family that cool. I don't have a family that cool that would be amused by that, especially following the death of one of the matriarchs. Dude. Let me read this again because I'm sorry that I stopped reading because I was shocked. My mom died in late August 2006. That Christmas I knew that everyone would have a hard time as Christmas was Mom's favorite holiday. So I bought everyone pornography and wrapped it in boxes of all shapes and sizes. Once Christmas morning came around, everyone found their gifts labeled with black tail and barely legal. It was weird at the time. But everyone now refers to it as the time Ryan bought everyone porn, which is what I was hoping for. I love it because it didn't go down well, which I think is wonderful. It did not go down well. I think we should be very glad that we all don't have somebody that weird in our family. And if you do, then you need to go submit it as a story on my Discord. The link is in the description. Next to the Amazon wishlist link and the Streamlabs link, which you always have access to. Bing bong. But you know all I want from you is your hot likes. So I hope you enjoyed this bizarre, strange, an impromptu list from 7 years ago because there is a drought on Reddit. You understand me? A drought right now, baby. There is no good questions providing content.
Time to just play video games for the stream.
В смысле он меня подрезал?
What the hell's happening here?
В смысле он меня подрезал? Я не понял вообще.
What the hell's happening on the rindrum? Holy bing bong.
Ты как ездишь?
What's going on? What's going on?
Чё хочу? Извините, извините. Да, что ли? В смысле, это свои были?
Burakabit. They know them. They know them.
В смысле он меня подрезал? В смысле он меня подрезал? Я не понял вообще.
Wait, why?
Ты как ездишь? Чё хочу?
Bruh, are they military? Yo, this dude had a gun. Yo, it seems so staged. Somebody said fake. Yeah, if there were real, y'all. Oh wait, if this were real, they all would have exited the vehicle and beat his ass. That's how every other Russian video I've ever seen goes. So, somebody says, "Is this from a porno?" One can only hope. Please, no. I'm a virgin. Jim Everett gets angry when interviewer calls him Chris. Uh-oh. Do I want some of that? Uh-oh. Don't call me Chris?
I'll tell you a little secret. But, you know, we're sitting here right now.
Boy. People are thrown and slammed to the ground when a safety bar breaks during a ride. Holy bing bong. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my, whoa. Ooh. Damn. Wait a minute, what is all this after then? Did they like tape over a digital recording? Oh my god. Gianni says Cool Math Games is shutting down February 17th. Girl or guy, I hope that you can just devote the time that you would have spent on Cool Math Games trying to circulate my videos to make the rest of the internet angry. Somebody spells my name incorrectly, that's always a joy. Okay. You know, asking why don't I jump in on Onision's going to jail bullcrap because he's basic and everybody talking about Onision is basic. Y'all really don't get it though. And I'm gonna tell it to you so in a way y'all understand. That boy's been interneting from before y'all knew what interneting properly was. It's a shame, but it's the truth. And Onision understands something that a lot of people don't, and that's a click equals $signs. So it doesn't matter if you're famous or infamous on the internet. Ask Kim Kardashian, who put a sex tape out of herself and now is making that money. Became so popular that even, you know, Kanye West's ignorant and attention-starved ass needed to get a piece of that pie. Literally and figuratively, my dude. Onision is just doing what he does to get people talking about him. But I don't want to be one of those people, you know? And Chris Hansen, whether you believe it or accept it or not, is just as bad. He is out here trying to, you know, get his name out there as a content creator on fucking YouTube now. So whatever clout he can gain from quote unquote taking down Onision, you know what I mean? If people will watch it, it's something that he's gonna do. Well, look, I don't care. When the dumpster fire burns out of control, that's when we'll pay attention. When he got his Patreon destroyed, hey, that's something for us to all point and laugh at. But I don't really care about all of this nonsense in between. You know, it's kind of like when a celebrity that you don't really pay attention to does something so bad that, like, even though you can't name anything that they're in, you know about that thing that they did. It's just the same thing, except they're internet celebrities, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Like, you know how many Taylor Swift songs I know and I can't stand Taylor Swift? That's popularity. That is, that's a bandwagon right there. But nah, man. Expect this to turn into a Star Wars channel for absolutely no reason. Just wait. Seraphin says, does that watch people die? Of course not. All those people are fine. All those people are fine. They alright. You know, some things happen. I like my man over here. Look how he's recording. Jack Skellington, please. Give us all a little bit of room here. Boom. Look at him. Look at him. He's like... Oh, snap. She went crazy. Damn. What did he say? Road rage 22 seconds. You ever see a fight start like that? Dia, can you see that?
Kind of.
Please pay attention to this. Imagine if in the Avengers, when they were all running towards each other, this happened. You just jumped over him.
The money shot.
Like you've been watching fights your whole life, but you've never, like, tried it. Like there's a lot of anime involved. Is this how it goes? How you, yeah. Yeah, like I'm a furry. Oh my god, no, big girl. I've seen this before.
What is she saying?
She's just yelling, stop. What do you do? You know? Bro, let go of my dick. Bro, he's squeezing my pee-pee. Is there real dick squeezing going on here? I don't want to see that, but this guy uses a cheap move to assert dominance. A full-on squeeze. Maltese woman? I thought that was a animal.
It's both.
Maltese is a place?
Yes.
Damn.
I also had a Maltese doggy.
Holy shit. She touches a young lady and then gets upset when somebody touches her? Why's she touching a young girl? Her wig is fucked up. She looks like the ugly stepsister from Shrek. Oh snap.
Oh no.
Oh snap. It's like looking in a mirror.
All the time laughing and came here and make
That's her friend.
this to the
Do you know her?
What are you
You keep
doing?
walking.
And the and
Keep
come
walking,
and
big. What the-
Woman looks like a Maltese falcon.
Jam. Thank you, Box Romer. Thank you for the for the donation. A Maltese falcon. Look, we better stop looking through public freakout, but I can't. Oh, I love this. I saw this earlier. It was like it was a cat, and they put the caption, what could go wrong trying to cheat with another cat? And then watch when the cat's like notice the orange cat above him. Oh my god. And then the black cat's like, what? Huh? Oh shit. Yo, this orange cat doesn't even flinch. It's like it's a statue. You thought I wouldn't find you, bitch? Oh my god. Dia.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, we saw this one. This bitch crazy. What sucks is, like, I think she was knifing the tires. Stream chat, I do not condone, and I am not telling you to do anything violent to anyone, but if somebody came at your tires with a knife, would you try to restrain them? Would you try to restrain them so that, you know, I don't know, justice could find their ass when the police arrive? Because I think I would. You know, knife ain't gonna stop my ass. Interracial road rage. Why would you call it that?
What a crazy. Look at this guy don't know how to
drive and he's telling look how cool he your teeth, you piece of shit. Go fix your teeth.
Go fix your teeth.
Diet, you fat bitch.
Go on a diet.
Oh, white man, typical white man. This is why.
Fuck you, you're typical fucking
man.
beaters.
Typical white man.
Wow. Why do the juiciest ones always get cut off too soon? And Dia, if people got shot in New Orleans, how come there's no footage?
Because it must have happened so quickly. I'm pretty sure that most people don't have their phones out recording everything as they're walking. It was at what, like 3:12 in the morning. So everyone is leaving. They're going somewhere very early. I think there were like festivities during the weekend, and people were just there like on that road, like in their hotels. They were about to leave. I'm guessing back.
I got you.
And,
Yeah.
What team do you support? What, Chelsea? Fuck Chelsea. Chelsea shit. Fuck Chelsea. What?
Fuck you.
Fuck Chelsea.
Fuck you.
Fuck Chelsea, pussy or what? Say something. Fuck Chelsea.
Really? Excuse me, sir. What team do you support? Man, Chelsea sucks. Out of order because of Snapchat. Drunk lady at 2 a.m. getting mad at my friends for going to the army.
Okay?
What the hell?
I would do you. And that's what you were trying to portray.
How old is she? What you mean?
You know what? He wants to do this. You're an attractive man, okay? I would do you tonight.
What the hell? This drunk lady trying to get with a dude. You're an attractive man, I would do you? And this guy's like, you have a point? So that dude was getting cucked? Is he here? Is he here with her? And she's so drunk that she stopped to talk to some dude? Someone says she's pretty good looking. She's tipsy. She says you're good looking. She's offering you sex. Your future service shouldn't be a priority at that moment. Tonight's service should be. Somebody said this is the way. Do you know the way? Somebody said the way to jail when she claims rape in the morning. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Steer clear of crazy. Steer clear of crazy.
I can't see her that well.
She's not that hot. And I say that hot, I mean like not hot at all. She looks like the type of chick that cleans up well with a shitload of makeup, which is what she's wearing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like you rolling out of bed and you look clean as fuck. You know what I mean?
I can't see her we're getting a shot from her profile more than like.
Yeah, but she's not, she's what I would consider exactly average. So, you splashed her. Oh, and you can't even run. What are you, a white girl in a movie? Oh my God. Oh no, what are you doing? What is that? No, don't do it, people. Gorilla footage. No, not their gorillas. I'm black. It's okay. Okay. Calm down, YouTube. Woo! Damn, Paris. Hong Kong Paris. Come on. Man, Hong Kong wildin'.
The thing is, a lot of those people that are wearing Hong Kong police attire and such aren't from Hong Kong at all. They're from China. They're bringing in those people to come and fight.
And God forbid America do anything about
They're
it.
supposedly doing something about it now, so.
And I say, hey. Man wearing only underwear interrupts a wedding in spectacular manner. Dude knows how to make an entrance. I'm not getting struck for somebody's YouTube video. Oh my God. Did he interrupt from where people would probably get baptized? He didn't come in. That would have been good. Man, look at that one beefy bridesmaid. Damn. I call her Chancla. What?
Don't do that.
They would try to set her to guard me if we were playing some kind of wedding sport. Chancla can't guard me.
Oh my gosh.
I can get through Chancla. Screaming man after a football lose. Okay. Lecturer loses his cool and smashes students.
Completely. Give it in my hand.
Give it in my hand.
What's up, you got? Pick that mobile. Throw it. Oh. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Or what? Whoa. Oh God. Did he throw the phone again? What are you gonna do?
Nonsense.
What was that?
Use the mobile in the class. Give it. Give it in my hand. No, sir.
And he's dealing with nerds too. These nerds don't know how to stand up for themselves. That's messed up.
Both of you come here.
I would have held the dude up for his phone. I'd be like, give me your phone. Bam! You know what I'm talking about? I'd be reaching in this dude's pockets like, you give it to me. I'm gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. He's about to get some of it from the endowed leader. Is that what I wrote? Right? Endowed leader?
Endowed leader.
Crazy yet angelic endowed leader. Ridiculous. Okay, one more of these and we gotta get out of here. Woman fights with police and is arrested. Oh my God. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Listen, now here's the fun part, Dia. Most girls don't have a shape like this. They too skinny for this. They too skinny to ever pull it off, right? But I would agree, and I think you would too, that that's the A-OK size for the ladies, right?
For what specifically?
I mean, like, that's the better size. The superior size.
I like women.
You're, bruh, listen to what I am saying to you. Would you not agree that this is the preferred size over some of the skinny chicks?
For who? For you?
Bruh, I'm just saying.
For some men,
Bruh.
they like chiseled, more muscly women.
No.
For some, they like
This
softer,
is
more
the preference.
curvy, thicker. Not all.
I want listen. I'm gonna let the video play, and if it gets thicker than a Snicker, I'll let you know. But you can hear the voice of the dude in the background, like he's just like, oh, you know. Listen. There's another dude, and he's all like, oh. Yo, go get her number, dudes. If you should hear these dudes. Was that really a fight with the police? She was really just kind of like loud. Woo. Well, you know, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Demonic screaming intensifies. Whoa. Oh, it's just a kid. You better control your bitch ass kid, lady.
You know what someone needs to invent?
Huh?
It isn't already like widespread marketed for.
What?
Something to make kids pass the fuck out during an X amount of time, especially for a plane. So
You mean chloroform? But here's the thing: they don't let us walk around with chloroform because they checking us like crazy when we get up.
Chloroform. I'm talking about something like they give dogs like pills to put them to sleep so that they can be on your flight and be asleep throughout the whole thing and relaxed.
A good slap. That's what you're proposing.
So
one good slap.
I think they should make an equivalent of that
Slap.
for kids, so that kids are asleep.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
No.
Shut it up.
You shut up.
What happened?
I said you shut up.
The kid.
No, you.
No, the kid. It'll shut him up. I'm not suggesting it. The Kyle channel does not condone the art of slapping a child. Can you imagine 8 hours on a plane with a little kid that won't shut the hell up? That's the mom's obligation to keep that kid quiet.
No, we're not giving babies alcohol, damn it.
Yeah, Dia believes that we should drug the kids, you know, if that's what it takes. You know, a little syringe, a juice box, and a flight attendant with a lot of moxie. Mad moxie, even. Hey, sugar, y'all want an apple juice on the house? Apple juice. And then the kid passes out. Wakes up, wants another. Y'all got some more of that apple juice? That shit hit the spot. Can I get some apple juice on the rocks, guys? Apple juice on the rocks. Man.
Get in your fucking face! I hate you!
Man freaks out at the taxi driver.
What are you doing?
I'm recording you. I'm recording you. You got a problem? You got a problem with that?
Get it.
That's what I was saying.
I'm not getting your car. Give me the receipt.
You got a problem with me filming you, boy?
There you go.
Wait, hold on.
Keep filming, buddy.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Why do people always do that?
There we go.
What if you need evidence? What if you're not in the wrong?
Yeah.
That just proves that you're in the wrong.
Yeah. You don't know
Okay.
what's going on here.
Yeah.
Did you see him hit me?
I'm seeing both of y'all recording in vertical video. This better be for Snapchat or something. Y'all out here clowning.
You're the one attacking a taxi driver.
No, I didn't attack the taxi.
No, I didn't do that. Okay. Y'all on the corner of Sunset Boulevard messing around like this. Giving sunsets a bad name. Guys. We need to find better places to harvest online. Patrons, I'm looking at you. Sponsors, I'm looking at you. Diana, I love you. I'm looking at you. Tell me where to pluck, and I will make this for you. You know? And we'll be back with it.
You'd have to go to BitChute to have that sort of video up.
What kind of video?
Something worth harvesting, you would have to go to BitChute.
Oh no, I mean, it would be totally, it's about the subject or topic of interest. So that's really what I'm plundering for here. Tell me what topic you guys would want via Snapchat, via Discord, you know, even in the comment section of these videos. And let me know, because I'd want to give you exactly what you're looking for. Either way, I hope you guys have an explosive Cyber Monday. You'll see me again tomorrow, and we'll set some stuff up from there. Who's Dreyfus? Dreyfus with long arms. Is this a? I've never seen this person before. Is this somebody that's been making an ass of himself?
Wait, what happened?
Little soppy cup of brandy. Oh no, he's talking. That's a response to the little kid that wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, but they have been annoying.
Ooh, Dia said they were annoying.
Yeah, they're like, I have to go to work in like 1.5 hours, so can we move this along? I'm like, no one's holding you hostage. You can go.
Yeah, and they're new. Let me just hit him with a nice timeout on that ass. I'm talking about Warfist. Was he the one doing that?
No, it was Max.
God damn it! So who the hell? Oh no, I can't even remove the timeout. Warfist, I love you. I'm sorry, I've gotten inconsistent information from this female. So wait, who was the one that was doing that?
Max, you never asked for a name. You immediately.
Who the fuck is Max? I don't see no bitch ass Max in here. Max Hallman.
Yeah, you even read their message.
When?
You just said brandy in a sippy cup.
That wasn't his.
Oh.
It was Warfist's.
They were also talking about alcohol in a sippy cup.
When?
That one, it said, give him shots of Jack Daniel.
boy Jack, like, he didn't say sippy cup nothing, no. God.
It doesn't matter.
Oh my, I'm so sorry to Warfist. He didn't deserve that. He took one. You know what? We gotta hit. I can't just directionally hit Max now. You were saying
they for the most part relaxed.
Well, you know, I'm gonna have a very special stream coming up with Stripes, so it'll be really amusing, to say the least. So buckle up for that, guys. If you think you can handle it. Well, the Stripes don't even know how to spell height, man. It just gets better and better. Please Snapchat me or Discord questions for Stripes. I don't know how to block Stripes from a room on Discord. Somebody's gonna have to show me how to do that. If you don't want to wait and you just want to send a question immediately, because we really need to pick her brain, Snapchat it to me or tweet it to me. I think my messages are open, right? The direct messages are open. Tell me what you want to ask Stripes, because that's a video series I'm trying to make, boy. The height of comedy is timing out the wrong guy. She is so in love with consequencing people in the stream chat. Oh my god. I'm not asking you to leave the server, Stripes.
We can't lose our best mod.
She just come back in on some bullshit name. Like, hi guys, it's me, Zigzag Lines. Good one. Yeah. Stripes' alter ego should be Zigzag. What's the opposite of Stripes?
I think Zigzag.
Polka dots.
Whichever one.
Polka dots. Doesn't she have like an animal that she draw named like
Speck?
Speck,
yeah.
Yeah. Spots.
Dots.
Polka dots. Polka dots and spots. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know. And I'll be back with the I'll come back and finish that Pokemon thing, and I'll also come back with that surprise stream, cuz even Stripes doesn't know what's going to be up for that stream. She just knows she's going to be involved, so I should come back with it soon, and it'll be very amusing for both of us. Bing bong. See you guys soon. Why you say Trollfist? Say Warfist got. Why, what's with the look? Are you Warfist himself? You come back on another. All right, guys.
I mean, if it's them, they have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, well, he wasn't banned. He was just timed out. So if he made a new account, he can go back to the original one because it's all fine. Dude, Warfist, your account isn't messed up. You can go back to it. Have a great night. Talk to you soon. Oh boy.